Okay, so we have decided after our trip to Florida, which was our trial run, that we definitely want to go full-time in an RV. Tonight, we're going to take the first, well, we've taken steps. We have started the process of, hi.
You're upstairs.
I'm upstairs. We started the process of getting rid of stuff.
Let's do it.
So, we're going to go into our attic. We got the trailer from his parents.
Have you not gone in there yet?
I haven't. I just got all the groceries put away.
Okay.
Tomorrow's Liam's birthday, and we always do a whole thing for birthdays. So we're going to take one step again tonight. We've taken lots of small steps, lots of trips to Goodwill, and so we're going hard at it now.
The hard stuff.
Is it DEF CON? Is that what it's called?
DEF CON 12 or something?
Totally.
DEF CON 11, DEF CON 7.
We're going DEF CON 18.
DEF CON whatever it is.
It's 2018.
Yeah.
So we're doing it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay.
It's bad. It's bad. We've collected stuff. Okay, we've lived here for
7 years. 6 years.
Six.
No, we're 7, so 6 years.
Lived here for 6 years. We've accumulated a ton of stuff, and we have this ginormous walk-in attic that has tremendous amounts of stuff in it that we have just chosen to ignore.
There's a problem with having a lot of space. All right.
Let's get rid of it.
We have a really big attic, and it just becomes a catch-all for everything. So over here, Megan's over here working on getting everything.
On going through 9 years worth of clothes and stuff that I held on to.
Or more, because, you know, we probably came in with a decent amount of the stuff. Like, the thing that you realize... thing you realize whenever you're doing this kind of stuff is that, like...
that you're secretly a hoarder and you didn't know it.
This isn't even that much stuff, honestly. We still have stuff in the basement, too.
This is where we've kept all the baby clothes and all that stuff that we just haven't gone through. Because we didn't know when we were done having kids and all that, we're done.
This is the guest book from our wedding. And, you know, it shows who came to our wedding. And this is really, really sweet. But you know what I'm going to do with that? I think I'm going to open up Scannable, which is an app from Evernote. And I'm just going to take pictures of these pages, and then I'm going to save it as a PDF and email it to myself. Because that is, I'm going to have in a couple of years. This trailer here, it looks like trash, but it's actually all of the stuff that we've gotten out of our attic. And we are actually donating all of this crap to the Goodwill. So there's nothing wrong with anything in here. All of it is like completely fine. And if we wanted to piecemeal it and sell it, I suppose we could. But we don't want to do that. We just don't think it's worth it. There's all kinds of stuff, right? Here's the thing. It doesn't even feel like we've made a dent upstairs, even though we have. So I'm going to go there now. As you can see, we have a lot more floor space than we had before. And at this point, it's about narrowing the stuff down and figuring out if it's keep or trash or just, it's kind of like second pass stuff.
They're progressively changing how we see things. And I think for a long time I was probably like not a hoarder, but I mean, I would just hold on to stuff because, oh, what if I need it? And we didn't have a ton when we started out, and we accumulated a ton over time. And now we're realizing that, like, we just don't need this stuff.
Yeah, those Easter baskets. Mixing the Easter baskets.
Yeah, because I say, oh, I'm going to use those next year. And
we don't. We don't use them.
I buy new ones.
Yeah. Yeah, because you forget that they're up here.
Keep going.
All right. We also have to, it's also Liam's birthday tomorrow. So I have to wrap all of his gifts and prep. Because anyway, it's a whole thing. And we'll do that later. But anyway, all right. Happy birthday, dear Liam. Happy birthday to you.
Make a wish. Merry Christmas too.
Did you make a wish first?
Yeah.
Good.
Look at me. Look at me.
Look at
Look at
Daddy.
Daddy.
Watch.
Oh, look. Come back.
Go. Oh! Good job.
Push it hard.
This is day 3, but as you can see, almost everything here is tidied up. But all of the books are gone. All of the baby clothes are gone. All of the coats that we didn't ever wear are gone. These things here go to my cousin. It looks a heck of a lot better in here now than it did. And I think this is our easiest place because most of the stuff up here is like out of sight, out of mind. We know we're not going to use it. We don't have a huge emotional attachment to it. All right, folks, we're doing this. This is real. This is really happening.
We are making a lot of progress, but it feels very slow. And it's May 4th, and our date to get the house on the market is less than a month away. It seems pretty impossible to me that this is going to happen. I am definitely entertaining the idea of having to postpone our date for getting the house on the market and then our date for getting on the road full time. I'm still fighting hard for it. So is Joseph. But it's hard. And like this afternoon, you just, there's so many times whenever you just feel exhausted by this process and you sort of want to stop. It really reminds me of running a long distance race. I don't know if any of you have ever ran a long distance race. It's a lot like that, where you really just want to stop, but you know you can't, and you have to keep going. So I'm trying to keep going. But I thought I would let you guys know that today is one of those days where I'm just like, this is impossible. We're never going to do this. This is just like not going to happen. And there's going to be a lot of days like that, I think. I think every day that we start the downsizing, decluttering, we kind of get the wheels going after you do your normal life and you kind of hit that. It's hard. It's hard and it feels so overwhelming. So take heart. If you're feeling discouraged and you're watching this right now, you're not alone. I think most people who have gone through this have felt what you're feeling. All right, so I'm sitting in my youngest two children's room. I'm going through their dirty clothes. I refuse to put another article of clothing back in these drawers that I know I'm going to get rid of. This whole basket over here is dirty clothes that I know are going to the Goodwill. So I have sorted them, and then behind me I have piles of things that I am considering taking in the RV. I was trying to decide like how many articles of clothing do we take for each kid, because I don't want to do laundry all the time. I've come to the conclusion like, okay, I'm like, oh my gosh, well, what if we get on the road? And then we realized that like 7 items is not enough because there's just not enough washer and dryers or, you know, whatever. And then I realized, so I go to the store and I buy a few extra items of clothing. Or I hand wash a couple things in the washing, like in the sink, and I hang them out to dry. Or my kids wear some dirty clothes a couple days. I'm okay with that. It's not going to kill them. What's happening in our little world here is we are sorting through lots of junk to be more free, to be more present, to have more just margin. So again, keep going, keep trying, keep doing this. It's going to work out. All right, today is the day that I've been excited for and dreading all at the same time. I'm going to get every single item of clothing that I have out and decide whether it goes or whether it stays. I have a bin of clothes that I'm over there that I'm giving my friends a chance to go through if they want any of them. And then I get the rest of them, I guess I'm going to give away. So it's kind of exciting because I've wanted to do this forever. And I typically always wear like the same 10 things. So why haven't I done this already? Good question. But I'm doing it, and I'm doing it now. So wish me luck. I'll let you know how it goes in the end.
So I'm down here in my basement, and I'm going through stuff. One of the hardest parts has been getting rid of stuff that I like or I have an emotional attachment to. This right here is a little container that's full of little screws and miscellaneous things. Well, this is a bunch of old watch parts. They're not even my watch parts. They were here when I bought the house. But for some reason, I was having a really hard time bringing myself to throw this away. I don't know why. I have no idea why that's hard, but it is. And it's weird because I shouldn't have any emotional attachment to it. I should just throw them in the trash can. There's literally no reason why I will ever need them. So that's what I'm going to do. We decided to come tonight and do a little bit of a, kind of like a day night, but the kids are, we're at a place where it has a playground. It's a restaurant with a playground.
So the screams you hear in the background are the kids?
Yeah. So we decided to get a margarita. No, that's not a camera trick. It's really that big.
The reality is it's a very never-ending process, especially whenever you are still managing your home and working,
running a business.
in the process. So.
Yeah. So we're here to kind of start dreaming again and start getting excited about getting everything done and doing the work that we got to do. That's the thing. It's hard. We've hit a wall. We're at a dip.
We're in a dip.
So
we got to ride out the dip.
So that's what we're doing here.
Yep.
We're
trying to have some fun.
Trying to get some fuel for the dip.
Rekindle the spirit again. I cannot tell you how many things we are getting rid of right now because we need to sell it so we can go live on the road. All these things we put off, now we're going to do them. But hey, whoever buys this house, I hope you enjoy it.
This is big news. We have decided to do a joint venture. This is very, very exciting.
Big time.
Big time.
Big time.
Very exciting stuff. We've decided to go in together
On a trial basis.
on a trial basis. See how that works. And share this dresser until we move. Is this my drawer right here?
That's your drawer.
I get to have this drawer right here?
I don't know if I can give you more yet.
All right. So I get a drawer, and I'm very excited about this, guys. It's deep, though. I think I might be able to fit all my stuff in there.
And who else, let me ask this, who else hates all the little random things? Like, there's a bag of counting bears somewhere in our
These are for
homeschool
homeschooling,
room.
counting bears.
There's also 4 Legos.
Why do we even have counting bears? Can't we just have, like,
Well, they
counting
counted.
Legos or counting
Yes. look,
beads
see,
or counting
downsizing.
any other thing that we already have?
4 Legos.
See? There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, she counted. She counted the Legos.
And I want to throw them away, but I know that they're expensive. I don't.
So as we're taking a break from downsizing, we figured it would be fun to do some fishing. And so that's what we're here to do. We'll see how this goes. But that's what we're doing, taking a little break from all of the troublesome work of downsizing before we get started again on it this weekend. Gonna do a little bit of fishing and pack a little picnic dinner. See, here's the thing. I actually really like where we live. Because we get to see this kind of stuff. So this is like right down the street from our house. This isn't like far from us at all. And that's what I mean. Like, we're not running from anything. We have a beautiful, wonderful place to live, but there's so much other stuff to see. And you know, I just don't want to miss the opportunity to do that. So anyway, but yeah, look at that view. Look at that view. Good morning. It is July 4th. And today, because I have off of work, we have decided to make this a work day. We will be doing some festivities, but that won't be until later. So we're going to work all this morning to get this house in ship shape to sell, or hopefully, anyway. So I just want to give you guys the inside scoop on what this process looks like and how demoralizing it really can be. Whenever I'm out here working, this is what my carport is looking like. It's a mess. The yard is the grass is high because I have been working on this and not mowing the yard. Over here, I have a trailer that's full of trash that I got to take to the dump, hopefully today if it's not closed. And then there's all of these other things like you know, what do you do with whenever you have a life that's invested in living a suburban kind of situation? You have all of these toys that the children have. Well, we don't need those anymore. So we've not only got to get the house like ready and in ship shape to sell, we've also got to get rid of stuff. So it can be very demoralizing. This process, it feels like it will never end. All right, Megan, what are we doing?
We are headed to our friends for the 4th of July for a little cookout.
That's right, we are. So why are you going to a cookout, you may ask, when you have so much stuff to do, i.e. all the crap in the yard? Because the reason that we are
I
doing
don't know. I was
this,
asking myself that just a little while ago.
What?
reason we're stopping, the reason we're stopping, and we're going to spend time with friends is because there's more important things than getting your house cleaned up and finished up and house on the market.
Yeah.
Those more important things are going to matter in the long run.
They are.
In 10 years, in a year, in 6 months, even a few weeks from now, we're not going to say, man, I wish we would have
Spent
stayed.
less time with these cool people.
Yep, exactly. And that's one of the things that we're realizing. It's just that where we are right now, it's really important to value and spend time with the people that we love. And so, you know, we're trying to balance that with
Getting stuff done.
So, there you have it. So that's what we're doing.
My mental transition took me a little bit. I had to go get a shower. I had to go get in the shower and take a little bit of time, because when you're in the zone of trying to get stuff done, it's really hard to stop. But I did, and I'm glad. I'm glad we're going. It should be fun. I love my friends. They're great. So, our friends. And my kids love their kids, so they're excited to go too. They've been asking all day, when are we going? When are we going? When are we going? Now we're going.
Yep. All right.
See ya.